Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to World of Horror. So I got an exciting personal update, a pretty hype, pretty pog personal update, and that literally is just level 50 in Eureka. You love to see it. Haven't gone to Hydratos yet, but the worst of Pyros is over now. Although I will say that I never once got that meme that is important, that you need to make reflection or whatever. So I was never able to cheese like level 41 through 48 by just spamming reflection on the white spirits. I had to just do like notorious monsters, which was a goddamn nightmare. Second fun little update. Let's do Moriko, dude. Did we do Moriko recently? I can't remember. Let's do Mimi. Or that's Miku, not Mimi. We'll do Mimi. The hobby streak is back. I temporarily lost it because after Thanksgiving for a couple of days I just didn't touch any of the hobby stuff. So hobby streak was lost, but hobby streak is kind of coming back a little bit. I did a lot of airbrushing the other day. 2 hours of it. Ogres have good, for my skill level, really good skin tone. Okay, the ogres have really good skin tone. Now, they were airbrushed, so admittedly there's not really, I need to work on, brush control and, actually just getting better with a paintbrush. So I did 4 ogres exclusively with the airbrush, and by exclusively I mean skin tone exclusively. And then I did, whatchamacallit, we'll do Goizo, why not? We'll smash the mirror. I don't think we've smashed the mirror in a hot minute. So, I did 4 of them. I have 11 of them. I did 4 of them exclusively with an airbrush, and then I have 6 of them built, I think. But, I did 4 of them with the airbrush, and then I did 6 of them as sort of, the base. Just kind of putting down, a mixture of, Hull Red and... Is it Kislev Flesh from P3? Hull Red from Vallejo, Kislev Flesh from P3. And, of course, how could you forget? The most mandatory paints for ogres is Charisma, Second Mystery, Takashi, Virtual Reality, Light Source, and Knowledge. So, right side, which is really easy for Mimi. Light Source, which is a little bit I don't know, maybe, maybe not. We have a chance. It's not impossible. And then, Takashi, middle of the road. So Takashi and so just Second Mystery, keep that in mind. Pretty good lighthouse for Mimi, honestly. She does have high charisma, relatively speaking, so if the forest isn't dangerous, she has a pretty decent chance of getting a flashlight for free. Although, admittedly, and also we're on Timeline B, so we could potentially get a torch, I think that, we're gonna be alright. Let's just rock the default outfit. That's fine for now. And by for now, I mean this episode. But yeah, we're having a little renaissance of 1-bit color palettes, if you will. But yeah, no, we're hanging out. And so I've done 4 of the ogre's skin exclusively through airbrush, and then for the rest of them I'm gonna try to actually do a paintbrush, and I'm gonna try to glaze and blend properly, which is a little scary. But hey, at least I have 4 ogres that, look really good. For my skill level, they look really good. I would say the skin, anyways, because the other parts that I'm going to paint are probably going to look a little bit worse. But I'd say it's probably, the skin tone is probably, above, slightly above tabletop standard. Because I think the skin looks really good. Although next time, I think, instead of using... Because I want to try, a bunch of different skin tones on the ogres. And so for the 4 ogres that I did with the airbrush, I made them more, lighter skinned. I think in the future, instead of using, a white ink, I think I might use, pale pink from Pro Acryl. Because I think they still look really good, but I think sort of a pinkish tone would look really nice. But that's just something for the future. Like I said, I have, like I said in a different video, I have 2... We're gonna do freaky feature of found footage first, because if you get trapped in a doomed forest, like, is the forest doomed? No, thank God that we're doing this one first then. But, yeah, no, like, we could also buy a flashlight. If there's no compass, and there's a flashlight, we won't re-roll and we'll buy the flashlight. But there's a compass, so we buy that, like, 100% of the time. But, like I said, in a different video, I got, a friend and I, we got 2 boxes of Feast of Bones, like, a while back. And he got the Bone Boys, and I got the Ogres. And I'm just getting around to the Ogres now. So, you know, because I'm lazy. And so I'm just getting around to the Ogres now. But I really like the progress that I've made on them so far. I think it's really nice. Now, unfortunately, we can't just, like, get the perception check. Let's go. Now, of course, we failed it, and plus 5% doom. We got frostbite and all that, and now we're, like, incredibly not happy. I mean, the mansion is doomed, so, like, that is fair. First enemy, Billy Mays here. I'm actually okay with it. I mean, we don't have medical history, so I don't have to worry about randomly, like, having a mangled hand. So, I think we're fine. 2% doom, totally normal. And +1 knowledge is pretty good. So listen, you know, we got a, this is what we call unprofessionalism. As I'm gonna have to open Discord, and then I'm gonna have to open, Google Documents. And it... my computer didn't shut off properly, and so you know how your web browser saves, like, where you were when your computer, like, accidentally turns off? Well, I'm, like, right on the Eureka tracker. Oh, hey, it even remembered the Logos actions I have. That's really cool. But, let's just do Google Drive, I think. We got a new weapon chart, courtesy of Toaster of Tango. And this one is public. Well, I'm pretty sure the last one was public, too. But basically, you can download it by going to the Discord server, link in the description, and then it's in the Worlds of Horror, Meta, and Strategy under text channels. And so I haven't, and so Google Drive will take me to Google Documents, yes? Perhaps. Maybe? No. Yes, it will. Question mark. And so, now that I'm in Google Documents, I can add a file. Yes. I definitely understand. So I should just be able to drag and drop, right? Like when I do this. No. Blank? Maybe? And then... there? No, that's wrong. There should just be, like, a way to... open file. There we go. There we go. Open file. Oh, now you have to actually, like, find it. Like, the path. Okay. I definitely know what I am doing. Upload. Oh, wait, you can drag and drop. You cowards. You absolute cowards. Alright, so now we have the updated weapon chart, and apparently it works with desperation and blocking as well. So let's just take a look at the scalpel real quick. We have 9. So we're expected to do about 11 damage a turn. That's crazy. But we can even factor in, like, let me highlight the scalpel box real quick. How do I do that? There we go. If I turn blocking to 1, what's it gonna change to? Oh, wow. And then if I turn desperation to 1, what's that gonna look like? Whoa, alright, we're expected to do, if we are blocking and we have desperation, we're expected to do 20 damage. That's insane. So let's turn blocking off. See what happens. And U-turn blocking off, or am I using the spreadsheet wrong? I don't know. But anyways, it's in the Discord if you want to try it out for yourself. I think it'll be pretty helpful. And so, here we go. Now, we are just gonna schmoove through here pretty quickly. Now, don't forget that you're frostbitten. So before you go to the forest, you need to go on down to... I mean, you just want to sell the painkillers, right? Like, it seems a decent enough choice to just get rid of your frostbite. I mean, you might as well, right? Like, I'm gonna move the mic a little bit closer. There we go. That's good. That's good. So the forest is apparently dangerous now. I don't know when that happened, but here we are. And this is just something that we're gonna be... We live with these. And then, of course, we fail and roll a natural 12 on a knowledge check, because of course we did. So Infested Girl would be our second enemy, but second enemy doesn't really matter, so... You know, it is... So I am curious, though. So, like, we can take the guaranteed 8, but it's saying that we're expected to do about 10. So, does that mean that we can do something like that? I mean, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie with you, that's pretty good. Although there's not really much of a point with Infested Girl specifically, because you want to brace for impact. And then do that, right? She goes down to 12, then you can probably kill her next turn. Although, remember, the chart says you're expected to do... Oh, geez, that's a little sketchy. I mean, how many times have I given you the spiel about losing on a coin toss? That's a lot. We lost a lot on that coin toss. We're gonna lose some more on a coin toss, if you don't mind. Okay. Works for me. So anyways, we almost lost the game there. If we got hit there, we would have lost the game, but I needed to feel something. So, let's see here. I mean, we have 7 charisma. And it is a low threat level, so I liked my odds. And I also love those odds that we just, like, dabbed on them there. Like, that's actually really lucky, like, getting out there. Like, listen, I need to specify here. We took so many unnecessary, like, risks in that Infested Girl fight, and then in opting into stamina damage when we were low stamina. Like, we definitely could have died there. Like, we definitely could have died there, 100%. And I'm just like, yeah, that was stupid as hell, but we did it, we made it, and it was pretty funny. So we'll take Outdoorsman. You're gonna think I'm absolutely insane. And there, like, my dog is, like, sneezing in protest. She's like, what the hell is your problem? So we're gonna take Outdoorsman, because we don't need anatomy class, and then we're gonna take a point of knowledge. And this is, like, the Council of Mimi is gonna have to decide my fate for that one, but, no, I stand by it. Now, the reason is, there's no Akamanto. That's pretty much exclusively why I took Outdoorsman. And we're gonna have, like, another opportunity for Outdoorsman right here, which is literally the only reason I took it. Like, it is bad. Like, you could... Like, we have morbid mysteries of the mermaids at the school. You could probably just tell yourself that you're gonna get the interpret weird art for +1 money event, and then that would be a better use of your time. Because I'll be real with you, Chief. Outdoorsman was sort of like the... Like, if it was first aid, I would have, oh my god. Are we just gonna roll an 8 on every perception check in the world? Like, I really should have taken art knowledge, because then we would succeed every perception check in the game, apparently, because we're incapable of rolling anything that's not an 8. Anyways, we vibe, we exist. So, 2 stamina damage, that's not nice. That's not bingo, That is not Up Bingo. That is one of the weirdest movies that I've seen, by the way. Is that stupid, like, Up Bingo. I mean, this is, like, really... Are we buying... like, was there any point in bracing there instead of just taking the 2 damage? Like, not really. Like, it was actually the wrong play, because we're gonna take 2 damage no matter what, and this, we leave ourselves open for missing, which would have just been catastrophic. Like, we probably would have lost the game if we missed. So we're misplaying a lot. So it's like, you know, we're living on the wild side of life a little bit. Just for fun. I mean, you want to live on the wild side of life. Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. We absolutely... I mean, yeah, take a ride. Why not? We absolutely... Okay, that would literally be throwing the game if we did that. So let's... kind of just... Okay. Alright. I'm not mad. I'm not incredibly mad. I'm not tilted. Listen, it's not being tilted. It's called, being slightly off-kilter. And then, of course, the immediate stamina cadaver. There's not that many stamina cadavers in the game. Goizo has one of them. And Ethutu has the other. And then there's some generic ones tied to, like, art knowledge or whatever. Why did it, like... We need stamina. Stamina is good. Like, sometimes you have those games where stamina is just like, who cares? We can lose 1,000,000 stamina and still be fine. Still just walk it off. And then you have other games where it's like, okay, we are just gonna, like, go all out here. Like, we need to do as much damage as possible. Because then we can preferably kill him now? Question mark? Yes. Perhaps. Perhaps. Uh-oh. Now, hold on. An 85-85 is pretty good, and we don't die even if we miss. But we don't want to miss, because then we would probably die immediately afterwards. You know, these wolves, they really do be walking on 2 legs, though. Oh, now we succeed a perception check, when we literally don't need to. Oh, boy. Vindicated. Vindicated 100%. None of these enemies have been human, by the way. Or at least, I'm pretty sure, right? Like, Billy Mays is human, obviously, but Kaninko Gatherer is not human. What was our other enemy? I don't quite remember, but Vindication. We win these 100% of the time. Absolutely, easily. Okay, so... we do indeed need 1 singular point of charisma. I also just, like, hate how, like, all of our effort on knowledge has been reduced to ash. But yeah, we'll take leadership and we'll take +2 stamina, because that seems like a good play. And what are we doing? Is that Fetid Fumes? That's Arcane Storm. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, in this part of the country, localized entirely over your city. May I see it? No. Just like the blinds are open, it's like, may I see it? No. Alright. We're at a nice level of health. A very nice level of health. And we can kind of just, like, decide what the hell do you want to do. Like, this is a light source, alright? So we're good here. We do this last, discard the compass, get a free torch. Love to see it. One thing I would like to check, though, is can we throw the torch at Takashi? No. That's a bummer. Because if we could use the torch, then throw the torch, it would be the most versatile item in the freaking game. But, unfortunately, we can only... It's not a boomerang forever. It only comes back once. Okay, so... I mean, we could probably just do, like, a filler mystery. Like, this one's short. Like, basically, we need to decide... Do we want to do a short mystery and try to get Tireless to heal up? Or do you want to do, like, a longer mystery and then use this as sort of like a recovery one, get Tireless, and then, like, spend your resources on this one? I think we're gonna... I think I kind of talked myself into it. Like, it's a short mystery, it's over quickly. We can get in, get Tireless, get out, and then be, like, relatively happy. with where we're at. And, like, Mystery 3, 35% Doom. We have so much room to just play with. And if we wanted to, like, live on the danger zone, we would have taken, I mean, if you want to live on the danger zone, you definitely take, something truly evil there, and then you just pray for the rest of the game. You take something truly evil there, you rest in your house until you're fully healed, and then you have a good time. That's doomed. Down is dangerous? Brother, that's a bummer. That is a bummer, but we're getting through pretty decently, right? Like, we're not having too much trouble here. Oh, perception check? Nah, dude. We do charisma. Rolled an 11. Rolled an 11. Like, I mean, what do you do if you just roll an 11, right? Like, you just get owned? So, okay, this is bad. This is what we call a certified bad one. I'm gonna be real with you. We're just gonna... I mean, we can't even, like, be an average meditation enjoyer or an average prayer enjoyer. It's like, nah, get me the hell out of here, man. I mean, okay, hear me out here. We could... Now, hold on. We could brace for impact. We could stab. She goes down to 18. We go down to 3-3. But can we kill off of that? I don't think we can. Like, we'd have to go down to 2-2. And is that worth it? I don't think it is. Because remember, this is Miku. It's not like we get painkillers after this. So, like, I'm gonna be real with you. Let's vacate the premises. This is Miku's alleyway. It was made for her. And I did completely forget about the fact that we had holes. So, thankfully, I just kind of chose the correct choice anyways. Fetid fumes? Okay, that was the counter to what just happened there. Like, obviously, if we get fetid fumes, we're really not happy with how we are. And that is what kind of made our decision bad. Like, if we got through here and it wasn't fetid fumes, we go into mermaids, we rest up to full health, we win the game. Because we got fetid fumes, things get a little bit more complicated. And by a little bit more complicated, I mean, like, current objectives survive. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it is pretty significantly bad. Especially because mermaids is a longer mystery and you got to investigate the downtown a lot. Well, there goes my money. Because we rolled... Can you believe it? We rolled an 8 on a perception check. Not taking art knowledge, the game has just been, like, punishing me. This is, like, the 4th perception check where we rolled exactly an 8 with no modifiers. Which is weird, because the downtown is dangerous, so why didn't we get a modifier there? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Anyways, you can't run from these. You can't. It's true? Oh, wait, you can? Wait, okay, get me the hell out of here then, man. I was like... you can't run from, like, a time warper and glitched magician, so we're gonna have to fight this. But no, you can. You can run. Get me the hell out. Second mystery being, whatchamacallit, is... Dude, I feel so vindicated. JoJo Part 6 is gonna come out in December, and then people will finally understand the, like, the Underworld reference I've been making whenever we light the candles. It is Underworld, right? Like, hold on, I haven't read it in a while, so I'm gonna... let's see, okay. Let's see, JoJo Part 6, Underworld. I'm pretty sure it's Underworld, right? Yeah, Underworld, is that it? Yep, it is literally just called Underworld. Space World. So people are finally gonna understand. People are finally gonna understand there's a hole in the ground, underworld, green lights. People will finally get it. It was a JoJo reference the whole time. Anyways, we pick up the book here. Fatal Flora, oh boy. We've already run into Stock-chan. I doubt she wants to, like, go for round 2 of fisticuffs. Yeah, just get me out of here. Let's go ahead and just get, I was gonna say, okay, yeah, sure, why not? You're gonna punish me for not taking art knowledge? Let's go. Ye of little faith. Give me a perception check, I'll take it. Do it, you won't, you're a coward. So we live these, we do survive. And then what happens? We get burned, and then we go to the hospital, and then... Dude, just give me the katana. I'm asking for a perception check. Give me one. Do it. You won't? Nice. Okay, I didn't even check what we rolled there. Like, I literally did not check, like, what dice we rolled there. Like, I just saw the katana, equipped the katana, and moved on with my life. If we rolled an 8, I would lose my goddamn mind. But I legitimately didn't notice. Like, if we rolled exactly an 8, that would be really funny. Like, that would be incredibly funny, but... Anyways, we can do 18 damage a turn. That's very nice. But you know what also is nice? Hashtag burn it all down. So the store is closed, and there is no Akamanto, meaning that this is the easiest rearrangement of the town. The town's local... I was gonna say geography, but that doesn't make sense, right? No, it doesn't. Anyways, we're gonna sell Fatal Flora to pay... Listen, this doctor's into some weird stuff, alright? The fact, like, I mean, he wants a book called Fatal Flora? That's a little bit concerning. But listen, you know, by giving him that book, he's treating me up, patching me up at the hospital. I wish... I wish medical care were that easy in real life. You just hand the doctor an ancient eldritch tome, and he's like, I bet... Anyways, we have, we gotta discard 2 items. So we discard the compass and probably the scalpel. Peace of mind, dude. Like, just, that's fine. Like, here's the thing. There's no real boss fight. So, of course, ignore it. Oh my god. I should have taken the reason damage. Hello? The mansion is dangerous? Question mark? Like, listen. We're on Goizo, that's right, so we can't spam it. We can't spam these. I was like, listen, we're on, we may be on fetid fumes, but we can at least, like, you know, we can at least rest at the home to recover. But unfortunately, the seaside is doomed. We gotta click this button 3 more times. Well, 2 more times. Always help the Fisher Bros out. Always help the lads. So I can't do this. Like, I can't go there and get healed up. So, I mean, I can and will, but it only will work if we would take 1 stamina damage, so keep that in mind. That's fine. That's completely fine. So, do we live these? That is the question of the day. And I do not have a good answer for you. We probably want to get into a fight, so I'm not going to go to the police station. And if we get into an event, that's perfectly fine, okay. So we're going to go down. Oh, you hate to see that. You do hate to see that. It's not the end of the world. Although it is. We're fine. We have the katana. Misplays don't matter when you have the katana. Now, we can't attack, that is true, because our dexterity doesn't work. Does 2 damage matter? Let's find out. So we can do... Do we need to happy feet here? I think we might need to happy feet here. I cannot believe, like, I literally just threw the game because I forgot to discard 2 items. That's tragic. I was too focused on my health, and now I'm staring down the barrel. I'm staring down the barrel of the gun. You can't run from this encounter, by the way. So, let's see. I mean, probably want to keep the scalpel in this situation. The one time Koiji's perk would come in handy. Swap to the scalpel, attack while you're bracing, and then swap to the katana. Hypotheticals will get you nowhere. So, I mean, I think we have to happy feet, but, like, we can't, Yeah, it's just kind of a bummer. Like, I mean, here's the thing. We deserve to lose this. We misplayed a lot. But here's a few things that would have basically let us win the game. We don't get fetid fumes, and we don't get absolutely owned by, like, we've had low stamina the whole game. So we cannot run because it's a boss, so we're gonna just, like, keel over and die. If we didn't have Fetid Fumes, we win this easily. And obviously, if you don't misplay here, then you just steamroll through the... Like, I realized it when it was too late, unfortunately. So the most damage that we can do in a turn is... So that does 18, but we can't do it twice. This will do 26. Well, actually, no, it rounds up to 27, doesn't it? But we can do, so that'll do 18, that'll do 24. So, theoretically, there's a line here. Like, we dodge this. Because, I mean, it doesn't matter what order we do it in, right? Because we brace for impact, we kick, it goes down to 28. And then... I mean, we basically have to dodge once and brace the other time, right? So, literally, we just have to, like, do a 40% chance. Because, I mean, here's the thing. We can brace, we take 2 damage, and then we have to dodge. So, we're just gonna dodge first. This is the game deciding if we win or lose or not, right? Okay, that's totally deserved. That's totally deserved. And, like, I mean, I think Worlds of Horror is a little bit interesting because it's getting to the point where, like, I have to intentionally throw to lose. Or unintentionally throw to lose, right? Like, it's not... I don't know, like, I'm kind of getting to that point where I think we've kind of done it. Because, like, the only time I find myself losing is literally when I galaxy brain myself into forgetting the basics. And then losing because I forgot to do the most important thing in the mystery instead of, like, worrying about something that doesn't matter. And so I think, like, a potential update would, you know, alleviate that problem a lot because there'd be new things to discover and there'd be a weapon rework and there's new characters and all that stuff, but I don't know, I think that, I think we're kinda, like, getting there, and you know, the fact that the update has probably been delayed because apparently it's something to do with, like, the Mac version or whatever, but I mean, regardless of why the update's not out yet, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, the fact that the update's been delayed, and if I were a betting gamer, I would probably say it's not gonna be out in November, but, I mean, I'd like to be wrong. But yeah, it's just kind of like, we're getting to the point, like, I know I lost horribly there, and we misplayed a lot, but the thing is, like, that's the reason why we lost is because I misplayed. You know, it's not that that I wasn't good enough to do it, or that the game's, like, too hard, it's just that I forgot. I forgor. And I think that when the update comes out, it's gonna be a lot more exciting. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna get back to, most likely, Eureka, because I'm so close. I just gotta get Hydratos done, and then I can do the BA. And with the progress that I'm making, and the frequency that people run Valdesian Arsenal, I might be able to get the orb, the ball, before Endwalker comes out, which sounds absolutely insane. And that even is factoring in the fact that December 2nd, the game's gonna be in maintenance for the whole day, so... Like, I might be able to do it. Like, I might be able to do it December 1st. It sounds kind of crazy, I know, but with the amount of, like, progress I've made, I think it's totally doable, because it should only take me, like, yeah, I should be able to do it by Wednesday. Maybe that's ambitious, I don't know. But thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. Bye.